And here comes Kevin Sullivan. Hi, Kevin. How you doing?
I'd like to show a tape here that I've made, and made special. I could. I'd just like to take something from Bob Roop's book. This is one of the great moments of sports for me.
Okay, let's roll that tape right now. Kevin Sullivan and Bob Roop.
Hank, I want the people in my movement to come see this match because a lot of them couldn't come. They couldn't get in that night when I wrestled Roop, and a lot of them were shut-ins. As you can see here, I took the first fall on Bob Roop, and this is the second fall. I have him split open. He's bleeding pretty bad. He ran my head into the pole, and at this moment, all my fury and waiting to get at Roop came out, and I kind of pushed the referee around. I'm sorry I did that, but Bob Roop, there's one for you. As you see, this is supposed to be the United States champion that I'm beating up on here. He never won a fall, and I think he won. I just had to watch that one more time when I hit him.
Oh, beautiful.
All the anguish that I felt all these months came out this night. And he's out on his feet. He took 19 stitches in the head. That one just about took him off his feet right there. I gotta give credit what's due. At the end of this match, he's like a punching bag. His head was split completely open. Like I said, I gave him 19 stitches. And I was tired. I'm not gonna make any bones about that. But as him being the United States champion, it's the first time in the history that the champion never took a fall against the challenger. As you can see his face right there.
Well, this match, of course, wound up completely out of hand, and both of you wound up getting fined $1,000 for hitting the referee, but Kevin, you got pretty even with him.
Hank, I never thought I'd like to lose my money, but the $1,000 was nothing. When I had him there, I told my movement what I was going to do to him. I told him how I was going to beat him, and I did. I beat him pretty bad. The only thing I'm sorry about that the United States Championship didn't change hands. But like I said before, the first time ever that the United States champion didn't take a fall against the challenger. And it took a whole ring full of guys to pull me off a Roop. I want everybody to watch this. Because, like I said before, without my movement, I couldn't have done this. Without the people behind me. And I just get...
Kevin's number one or how on, Kevin?
Well, I appreciate that. I just gave that one to Roop for a going-away present. As you can see, as all the people here can see, and all the people at home can see, that's the United States champion getting dragged out on his backside with me running up and down like I said I would, and he can't have enough of me right here, because this is just like what I used to do in Boston. We used to have schoolboy fights sometimes, and when you go down, I'm not going to let you up. I waited a long time, brother, and that happens to be, right now, the happiest moment of my life, because I told my movement I was going to play back this film. I was going to show them what Roop was made of, and he's made of one thing, blood. And the people saw it that night.
He's a mass of it, no question, Kevin.
Hey, and the only thing I think is now that I've embarrassed him so bad, I've heard he wants another piece of me. Well, brother, come on, because 19 stitches wasn't enough for you, Daddy. Next time I'm going to give it to you is going to be 119. And you can see it.
And Kevin, next time, take that U.S. title.
I'd like to say just one thing. I'd like to thank the guys for coming in the ring trying to stop this, because I didn't actually know at this point what I was doing. I was trying to injure him as badly as I could. And I don't think this has ever happened in the history of wrestling, that they took this many guys to pull one guy off another guy. And Roop, you're lucky everybody stayed to watch that match, because they knew what was going to happen. If I had about 4 less guys in that ring, you wouldn't have got away. And he's trying to make a great entrance here. And here it comes, his last chance. This is his last chance. He's so dizzy he doesn't know where he is. He thought he was getting out of the ring, going back in the dressing room. He didn't want any more of me then. And as you can see, they're grabbing him by his legs, trying to haul him out. Roop, this should be the last thing you ever think about, because I want to tell you one thing. When you get to wrestle me again, I hope you do, and I know you want me. When we get ready to go out to the ring, take one good long look in the mirror, because you're not going to look the same when I get through with you, because you didn't look the same when I got through with you this time.
That's for sure, Kevin.
I'll show you people something really, really ugly, and I'd like you to get a close-up on this. Look at that. That's an ugly, nasty wound. This wound was inflicted by the fist of Kevin Sullivan. And And if you look closely, when you took a look, you notice there's not too many scars on my head because I'm a fantastic athlete and a scientific wrestler. It takes a ruffian and a thug like Kevin Sullivan to do something like this. I had to wait 3 hours to get sewed up for a specialist, a plastic surgeon from the East Coast, to fly out here. And during that wait, I suffered a lot of pain because all I could remember was Kevin Sullivan beating on me, and I was seeing him through a haze of a film of my own blood. And when the surgeon got here and sewed me up, he told me that despite everything he could do, I'm going to have a scar here. And that means that every time I look in the mirror, when I'm shaving for the rest of my life, I'm going to see a scar, and I'm going to think of Kevin Sullivan. And that's the last memory I have of him, is him pounding on me, and I cannot go to my grave with that memory in my mind. I have a way. The memory I want in my mind of Kevin Sullivan, when I see this scar and I think of Kevin Sullivan, I want the memory of him where he is both physically and emotionally and mentally a broken man. I don't want to just break his arms and his legs. I want to break his heart, and I want to warp his mind. And I want to finish this thing once and for all, because I found out something Saturday night at the Cow Palace. I found out where Kevin Sullivan gets his strength, and he gets it from you people. And when he came down to the ring, he was very, very strong. But as the match progressed, and you begin to see the kind of champion I am and the kind of fighting heart I have, you started losing your support for Kevin Sullivan. You started supporting me, and I felt him losing his strength. He hit me with his best shot, and he busted me open, but he didn't even knock me down or knock me out. Well, Sullivan, if your friends hadn't come down there and pulled me off you, I would have beat you and finished it right there. I want a match with you that will finish it once and for all, till the best man wins. I quit, Texas death. I don't care what kind of match it is, until one man cannot continue, because you and I both know in that last 30 seconds we were alone, you and I both know that I was the better man.
Okay.